Another celebrity testifying today in the federal sex trafficking trial of Sean Diddy Combs. Former Kid Cudi was on the stand.
His testimony telling the tale of threats against Casey Ventura and evidence showing an act of arson on Mr. Cudi's car, one he says Combs pulled off. This after Cudi started dating Ms. Ventura. What a trial.
Darla Miles has been in court since this trial began. She's live at the federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan. Darla?
Sade and Bill, today Kid Cudi testified that he did in fact love Cassie Ventura and that she had told him about the physical abuse with Sean Combs. But he says after Combs found out about their relationship, he had to break it off because things were getting out of hand. Scott Mascotti, Cassie Ventura, and Sean Combs, a romantic rivalry that federal prosecutors allege led to unthinkable acts of intimidation. The 34-year-old musician and actor known as Kid Cudi taking the stand Thursday morning. Mascotti testifying today that he and Ventura dated in 2011 during a breakup with Combs. Also telling the court when Combs found out about the relationship, he got a frantic call from Ventura that she was nervous, stressed, and scared. The next phone call, Mascotti says, was from Capricorn Clark, an employee for Combs, telling him that she, Diddy, and another person were inside of his house. Mascotti telling the court that he immediately called Combs, recounting the conversation for jurors. He said, "Expletive, you in my house?" He was like, "Yeah, what's up?" I said, "Expletive, are you in my house?" He said, "I just want to talk to you." I said, "I'm on my way." He said, "I'm here waiting for you." Mascotti going on to say when he got home, no one was there and he called the police. It was just 2 days ago when federal prosecutors showed the jury this email Ventura sent to her mother, dated 1 day after the break-in, claiming Combs was threatening to hurt Mascotti. Then a few weeks later, in January 2012, Mascotti says his dog sitter texted him these photos of his red Porsche, telling him his car was on fire. Prosecutors asking, "What did you see when you got home?" Mascotti responding, "Just the damage. I saw the Molotov cocktail." "What was your reaction to the damage to your car?" Mascotti telling the court his reaction was, "What the expletive?" But defense attorneys pointing the blame to Cassie Ventura, asking, "The person who played you, the person who played Sean, was Miss Ventura, true?" Mascotti answering, "Yeah." And as to the two incident at Mascotti's home, the defense asking, "There was no forced entry to the home." Mascotti answering, "No." Defense attorneys also asking, "In the last 13 and a half years, have you been notified of any action in this case?" Mascotti again answering no. Now, there were 4 other prosecution witnesses on the stand today, including a former personal assistant for Combs who said he quit after witnessing the violence with Cassie Ventura and another girlfriend. There was also a former makeup artist who says she saw injuries on Cassie Ventura, and a hotel manager who says they had to charge Sean Combs an extra $1,000 retainer whenever he reserved a room because he frequently left it dirty with candle wax and baby oil. Reporting live in Lower Manhattan, Darla Miles, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.